Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And away we go from East Rutherford. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action in this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Smith, check, black, up, check, pink, check,
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Smith, red, set.
Here's Hall once more. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that wrong way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Here we go, Red, 38. Blue, black. White, 6, mega, smash, red. Rail, yellow. Ready?
They'll air it out on 3rd. That's him on the quick hitter. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't. Nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This is ahead for about 5. Play made by Jerome Payne.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Hut.
Play action now, Young. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
He has room past the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second, and that playbook is wide open.
Right, set, hut. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Here's Young again. Into traffic, complete. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Cade, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
50, green, set, cut.
They'll run here, it's Hall. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stings.
Another chance at it on second and goal, still from the 5.
Set, ready, set.
They'll try and punch it in. And he won't challenge for the goal line. Stop made at the 4. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
33, yellow, set, cut.
Hall. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. Breece Hall with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Now looking to throw. Ball on the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun to give to Etienne. He is not going to be able to reach that marker. Got it close, but it sets a foot in less than a yard now.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. Only got a yard, but all they needed was an inch or 2. That's going to move the chains.
You know, I got a smile on my face up here in the booth, Kate, because they just took one of the more unsung heroes and put him in a position not just to succeed on this play, but to be the guy everyone could celebrate when he converts.
Rolling from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Throwing from the gun. He's got the tummy turn, falls out, he lost it. It didn't look like the field got it. They won't get much on that return, Brock. Actually might have lost a little ground, but they do gain possession of the football.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Ready?
On play action, here's Young. That's complete McLaurin along the sideline. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
Correct one. Ready.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's all home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll usually be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Blue, 32. Cut.
Now Young. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throw here, third down. To the left and hauled in by Likely. Take him down right along the 30. Give him 8 yards on the play. That's good for a Buffalo first.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Run out of the pistol with Hall. Dropped for a first down. He missed. No gain on that first down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives more blockers out front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Let's go. 52. Cut.
They go right back to Hall. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big deal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Let's go now. Set. Cut.
On third down, it's Young. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
From the gun, it's Hall. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively if you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ready.
On the counter, Hall. Makes it across, touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pull that in front further, 13-zip. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills double their lead to 14. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Lamb has another one. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On second down, it's ETN. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is he's got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
To throw here on first down. All in by Moon, offside. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush a passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Offensive line, this is second and 4. He's going to throw this one. Near the goal line. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
ETN has the New York touchdown. The Jets make it a one-score game in the first half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Jets cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
They start the drive with Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Pause red.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Catch made the right side by Nakua. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 13-point lead. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bills double their lead to 14. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. And as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second down, ETN gets it again. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. It's going to bring up third down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Trying to throw this from the gun. He's able to hit Flowers. Cross. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Go!
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Gotta be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They're throwing it. Put some heat on this deep ball. Left side.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Completed to his running back. We'll have the first down and even more. Shoves him off. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. Nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Going after from Pinheiro. He's up and good. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This will end up as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the double.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical as nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Young working from the gun. He gets this one in the corner. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
Good offenses. Hey, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Blue 32. Slide blue. Blue striker. Ready.
It's Young to throw here on 1st. Hits his running back. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's go. Red 38. 6. Mega. Hut.
First down, Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Jets bringing pressure, and they got him. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
9 yards.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Black, 95.
Third and long for him here. And that's away for the pass rush. As he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team, down in it at the 7.
Their own 7-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
At the 16.
Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Finds him over the middle. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. Timeout taken by New York. That's in 2nd.
That's good.
And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. AT Cardinal. Take go.
Dropping back to throw. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. He'll throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 10 yards.
One last play before the break. ETN on 3rd down. Keeps away from 1. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. We'll start the second half with ETN. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They're going to try and throw it here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
1st and 10.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
ETN gets it on his own read. They're cobbled together a yard there. Stopped by the 2nd-generation NFLer. That's Carson Bruner.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
They go right back to ETN. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Jets first down.
That Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
At the 13-yard line.
Second down now. They need 7. Pass play coming here. Brought in. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets tie this game at 21. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Ready. Black force.
They'll go right side with Hall. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. 40-10 black. Edo blue. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's out of bounds behind the lines, and that's going to add a couple yards on to this 3rd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Yellow. Set. Ready. Yellow. 22. Blue striker. Red cycle. White blue. You. Yellow. Hut.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Well, this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Check up. Check. Black up. Check. Switch. Ready.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Ready.
Set up the screen. Here's McCoy. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
It's a gain of 4.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Down. Blue 32.
Now Young. Moving on into the red zone. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line.
First down.
It's a gain of 19 on the play.
Okay.
And the Bills
Right.
have a 1st down.
First down, Buffalo.
Here we go. Here we go. Blaster. 6. Yellow. 43. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket. An escape throw, and they're going to intercept it. Nick Martin picks it off. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. There are costly interceptions interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you can't risk a turnover. It's touchdown and check down and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down. Now give this up the middle to ETN. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll throw it. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. Out of the gun again to ETN. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Back to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the stride moving.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's ETN on 1st down. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ready.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. ETN again. He'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That's a short gain of 1. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and then new set of downs to work with.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Escapes out to the left. He's got it. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that will get that first.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Jets take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. No return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Catch me on the right side by Nakua. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. You know, when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Connects with his back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Coming right is Hall. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
He doesn't see him in the way he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Here we go. Black. 33. Yellow. White. White. Black. Red. Red. Yellow. Ready?
Looking to throw. Completed to his running back. Oh, with the 1st and still going. And he's all the way down at the 32-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bills have the 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
Short pass brought in. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Any situation. They take away the deeper options, or there's a consistent source of positive yardage. The trusty tight end. You want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Up. Check, blue. Check. Check.
Hall takes it straight ahead. I wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8. The Jets 20-yard line.
Down.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Running right side by McLaurin. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
Check. Black. Smith. Red. Black 40. Up. Yep. Check. White. Ready.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Bills down by 7. We'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Smith, red. Let's go now. Red, 38. Ready?
Gets it again. And the defense stands him up again right at the line.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Here we go. 52 blue. 6, mega. Slice blue. Cut.
Now to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Nick Martin picks it off. And the Jets make the play that should win them this game.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
And he set out after getting them away from their own goal line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
That has got to be so demoralizing for that defense. You pin them back. It's a terrible field position. You run the ball, but they run it right down your throat and move the chains. That stings.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock. It might see them burn a timeout. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Let's go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Setting up to pass. Flush down out to his left. Check this one down to ETN. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Look at him. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Here he is to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They'll run here on first down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Here we go. Set. Yellow. Black ultra. Claws red. Black shot red. Cycle. Set.
Back to throw. Hits his running back. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talking about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Set. Black. 95. Set. Cut.
Throwing now. And finds his man, likely. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. They've got themselves a first and goal. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal.
Opposite. Red. 38. Set.
They'll try and punch it in. And it gets them the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Down the field, he's got Lamb. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
At the 43-yard line.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Back to throw. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30. You're out at the 31. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. Offense to the line for first down. Conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
31-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Second and 14 at the Bills' 35-yard line.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. This game now resting on the attempt from Eddie Pinheiro. From the right hash, 52 yards out. He has the distance, and it's on target. It's good. So the win goes to the Jets. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets.